Julie Manula was the kind of girl who was taking 2 medications to curb her anxiety and depression, but it wasn't enough. She just had that empty look in her eyes. She was at a party held by her sister for her little nieces who were twin girls. They always jumped for joy because they were so happy, and her sister was happily married to a stud, and they had depressed old Julie Manula down there, and she had that blank look in her eyes down by the pond, with that dead look in her eyes, trying to smile for the kids, putting on that happy face, but if you just looked with adult eyes at her eyes, you could see something just wasn't there, man. Julie Manula wasn't feeling it. So as the kids are tugging on her, jumping up and down, she wants to slit her wrists, blow her brains out, just to end. Hey Julie, play on the dock with us, play on the dock. Julie Manula obliged the children, because after all, in her adulthood, even though she was just overtly suicidal, would never act upon it, but was totally miserable about life, taking 2 depression medications, and they weren't working. You could see the dead look in her eyes. She obliged the children, though it was their birthday party, so she played along. But she tripped, and the railing on the dock broke, and she fell into that old pond, into that seaweed water that they never even paid attention to until just now. And if you could see the underwater shot of Aunt Julie Manula falling into the water, she just happened to fall in this most unlikely way on a dildo that was standing straight up that somebody chucked in the mud 42 years before. Got lodged right in her mouth, and she had a chipped molar, man, and it was stuck in her mouth as she came up for air. The kids were like, "Hey Julie, are you alright?" Sister and husband were like, "Are you alright?" She turned around with that seaweed trench in her hair and a fucking old 1957 dildo stuck in her chipped teeth. But oh fuck, I fucked up this whole take because I forgot to mention the thing that made her trip originally while she was playing with the kids was that she looked up into the sky just to ask God, why can't I find happiness amidst this? And it was when she looked up that one single fucking lime green skittle dropped from the sky right into her fucking eye, which caused her to trip into the railing, fall in the most unlikely way onto that dildo, and just had a cracked tooth in such a way that it wouldn't come out, and the girls were laughing, everyone was laughing. And as she fucking used all of her might, with all of her might to yank it out, she ripped out one of her teeth, that is. I'm sorry, man. It's a weird song. She fucking was now in searing dental pain. Sick of it all, that was it. She wiped her face off, took the dildo out, even in mortifying dental pain, walked into the woods of the Pacific Northwest. The kids were like, "Yeah, Julie, wait."
There we go, let's do it.
I don't know how to be the cameraman.
You got that, man. Come on, shut up. You got that right. Who's afraid of the... Holy shit. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost? You're not gonna do that to us, are ya?
Ooh, I'm scared.
We are making the video of... This is what you say. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost? We each are doing our own version of it. You gotta break out with a fucking scary ghost.
Oh!
yeah. Holy shit. Alright, let's take your version. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost? Come on. Come on. Please. It's really easy. You just go, who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Like, you scared what?
It goes like this. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost? Like you.
Afraid fucking scary ghost.
Fucking ruling. Let's do another round. Ready? You.
Doing what?
We're doing another round of it. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Alright, you gotta get me. Oh, wait. Yeah, get me, then you. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost? Alright, ready? Alright, you're next.
Turn this down.
Yeah.
Hit stop and go again.
Who's afraid of this? What do you mean hit stop and go again? What are you talking about? Hit stop and go again.
Well, because when you play back the video, you're gonna hear this, not like us. I don't know.
What?
That's the scary ghost.
No, just keep it going, man. Who is afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Who's afraid of the scary ghost?
I'll tell you about
Oh my god, we are all retarded.
Retarded.
John, who is afraid of the fucking scary ghost? Bring it.
Huh?
Do your fucking. Who's afraid?
Who's afraid of the scary ghost?
Come on, bring it.
I ain't gonna
Come on,
get
bring
some,
it.
Get,
Come on.
Go fucking.
Come on.
Motherfucker. What? Wait, what's my
Who's
motivation?
afraid of the
I need
fucking
ammo.
scary
I
ghost?
gotta have him. I'm gonna get him.
Alright, this fucking rules.
I got one word
Hold
for
on.
you. Just
All right.
one. Who's afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Who could fucking possibly be afraid of the fucking scary ghost?
Alright.
No!
Let's go smoke a cig.
Those rat-tailed little fuckers. The post between that one and that one that didn't have a like, it won't let me put north and west coordinates in the same post. Odd. And I put 9 minutes ago, and the post 2 up from this with the 1:16 in it doesn't have a like option and was typed 38 minutes ago. And the 1 2 up isn't there anymore, man. What a coincidence. Michael. The absolute spirit proto scene by scene synopsis. Take these to Starship. Dad or D. Starship D. The Starship. Going into the soliloquy of main character Gildersleeve in this movie to be the absolute spirit. Action! My name is Gildersleeves. It used to be Jerk Jearden, but about a year ago I did something that I had to really go out of my way for. Fucked up my credit, man. But it was whacked out, man. There was these 2 kids on drugs or something that came screaming up to my drummer. What's her name? Whatever that says is her name. So anyhow, they're tripping balls or something. They're like, we just saw a car run over a cat. She's suddenly ready to cry her eyes out. I'm like, oh, here we go. Things like these happen. I've got certain abilities, completely calm, expedient almost. Here is the Jeet Kune Do of figuring this shit out. You saw it that way, blah, 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 blah. I could see the colorblind glow of its eyes under a porch. All of a sudden, Jonelle is like the cat, Kirandera. She's like, oh, Dad, stay here, I know cat. She can't get to it. She's doing all of her come on. The thing darts out real fast. The 2 boys can't catch it. It's clearly got 2 broken hind legs. Terrified. And once again, in the 3 other previous, this is the moment to bring it kind of thing, couldn't have been more of a sort of snap reaction, kind of Fibonacci curvature and perfect getting the cat before it gets too far into the road with its 2 broken legs. Took it to the vet. They were rolling their eyes we should just put it to sleep. I'm like, nah, I'll pay for it. Fucking cat ended up being a dick, but that night, oh wow, cool. Once again, this is take 2 for a proto mystery epic, The Absolute Spirit. I am trying to do my best to improvise the opening soliloquy with the main character, Gildersleeve, explaining this shit. So, I paid for the cat to live, and the vet, Hughes Liddell, is well atop that building right there. Anyhow, that night, the Archangel Michael appeared to me on a flaming marshmallow, self-unsolving Rubik's Cube. Yeah, up until that point, I was jeered and had a lot of wild ideas and, like, those radical, like, moments of crisis, bring it, man, inexplicable, awesome stories. All of a sudden, I remembered, you know, I work for the Archangel Michael, and before I became Jerk Jearden, born in 1976, imagine an Allied paratrooper just after D-Day, or sometime before D-Day, like parachuting into occupied. Oh wow! I hope that picks up. A real bitchin' chemtrail blocking the moon, as if to say, you can't stop us. So anyhow, back to me, being the mortal me that's holding this fictional soliloquy that I'm improvising. That's when I remembered that I paratrooped into occupied territory, into my human mother's womb. Had all these talents and abilities, and at a certain point, wicked chemtrails, man. That's not unnatural. Alright, absolute spirit, take 2. The opening soliloquy. Keith Donkey realizes that he really is Gildersleeves, the Land O' Lake chick. Hey.
The Lando. You're obsessed with the Lando Lake chick, huh?
I'm obsessed with her Return of Christ, perfect tits and chest.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, how are you guys?
Good.
How are we?
How you doing, Gary?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good.
Good?
Good. Very good. Very well.
Still on the wellness wagon?
Yeah. Trying
What
to
is
get
that?
fishing.
Have you seen my fishing video that I found this morning that I posted?
You posted a fishing video?
Well, no, I found this kid's video and it had like one of the tunes that almost came on twice. I'm getting close. At the party last night?
Yeah.
After writing this thing, blabbing my mouth off about like fucking casting off the fear of death and like fucking dying if necessary, like defy the like tyrannical cocksuckers. I found this tune and it was like perfect. And it was a fishing video.
That's weird.
Put some comments like, man, I was really freaked out from my last day at work, and then I found this shit, a fishing video.
That's weird.
Not as weird as weirder than weird.
Where did you find that?
At the hospital after yesterday, what I thought was the worst day, like.
Was it attached to anything?
It was sitting on top of a, like, paper towel dispenser. I had noticed it for days and days, and thought it was like a broken lock. Everybody's noticed it, even the head honcho. Why is all this shit then being laying around everywhere where it doesn't belong? Like for last week. So, like, after the 4th day,
Some of those doctors are assholes.
I go to change the gloves, and I wait, that's not a lock. What is that? It's a fucking music box. Wind it up. It's fucking silent night.
More ginger ale.
And it sounds like a Mushroom Jesus, like, music box version.
Ginger ale, honey. Honey, where's the ginger?
Look!
Ah!
Jesus look.
I was looking.
See, that's what I don't understand about people. They always ask you to look for something when it's right there in front of you.
Come on.
I'm no farther away from the ginger ale than you are. So, like, we're standing side by side, and you're saying,
I
You
don't.
absolute hypocrite. You do that all the time, man.
no, I don't.
You do.
I didn't see it.
You do.
That's why you got eyes.
I know, but you're not. Being
How
very
can you
nice
say
to
that after all the crap?
All of the,
How?
how could you say? How could you say I
Get
never?
away from me. Do not.
Just because I used your tampons once doesn't mean that I don't love you.
You're already out the door in my mind.
Okay. Bye.
Your name is Keith Fancher. You've Keith Fanchered me one too many times. I'd rather eat dog
We
shit
used to
than
use
fermenting
tampons.
in a bucket. You listen to me. I eat dog shit fermenting in a bucket at the equator for like 9 days, Keith Fancher. Rather than tolerate this hypocrisy. One more second. Good. Goodbye, old friend. There's the wind. By the way, this is take 3 of the movie idea I began filming on my walk home from work. The Absolute Spirit. Scene 1 was a character named Gildersleeves in the opening film's soliloquy. Explains his encounter with saving a cat, the Archangel Michael, the wind. Which, oddly enough, there she goes again. The Midnight Rambler creeps. The craziest rock drummer. Okay, we'll try again. And what just happened, which I must, like, in this video segment, detail as fictionally as I can to save the identity of, wow, that was creepy. Oh yeah, for the, still rolling in this fucking video. The odd, like, awesome synchronicities that took place, such as the taxi that got me here, just as, I stepped out of the taxi thinking that my wallet to pay the bill to get here real quick was in the scrub pants pockets in the back that I don't have, so I'm like, taxi driver, I'm not getting fresh with you. I have my wallet to pay you with in these hospital scrub pockets underneath these denim jeans. Like, oh, okay, fine. I unbuckle the belt, like, reach deep behind the denim and realize I can now feel that the wallet is clearly in the denim outside pants. And oh yeah, these are the new scrubs I just bought that don't have a back pocket. Weird, because you just stuck your hand in your pocket to get your wallet like you've done forever. You always put it in your left pocket, like for a minute straight. So you pull out the shit, give guys cab fare, have a good night, clean up his car, get that ghost thing that you keep telling everybody is Michael the Archangel thing. Unbeknownst to you, like, the story you, like, made up last year about the cat, which is now the opening soliloquy of this piece. It was the blue rosed angelic supercomputers that you had no idea, like, happened to be in the pocket tonight, just now. And it was like, I gave one to my mom. I was like, if you have a problem of urgency, like, just put your right thumb between the 3 roses. Like, she called me, like, hours later from the casino. I won $700. And it kind of had a nice effect. A little kind of like that old device in cartoon storytelling about, how come I can fly without the ring? Because I gave you the ring to make you believe that it was it, but you could always fly. Kind of effect on people. I mean, wicked awesome that my mom was like, yeah, it's fucking horseshit, but then admitted through a text the same day she won $700. Woo, yeah. That was in my pocket after, like, fucking the previous film, or video file, in this very outlandish file that I'm now botching into talking about botching it, has my Gildersleeve's character facsimile of what will be the opening soliloquy to the movie. Anyhow, it talks about the Archangel Michael. It talks about, like, fucking everything. Get fucking here in the cab. Like, fucking step out of the car, and that blue Michael Angelic supercomputer, the fucking ghost thing that I bought, that, like, I'm telling people now, with the blue light eyes, like, pew, pew, pew. Oh, yes, this is our way for the 15-year, 17-year, like, period from the advent of the second coming until, like, Jesus has met every human being that's still on the earth. There's going to be a holding period. It's going to take about 17 years, and I'm, like, telling people today, like, oh, hey, let me just, they see that bright blue light. That falls out at the same time on the ground. The Archangel supercomputer, blue rose ones, which are like, those are always the ones. I'll explain in a later scene for people that are watching this that aren't putting this shit together. As I get out of the fucking car, cab rolls away. There is a RPD patrol car at the end of Greenleaf with a spotlight trained in my direction at that specific moment. I pick up the fucking Archangel supercomputer, the scary ghost, like, scanner, and you'll understand infinities from now when you arrive at Galactic Park, the super universe, and a lot of different, like, secret paths that you could go on if you just, like, let me scan you with this thing that you can clearly go to Barnes & Noble's bookstore at the U of R and see that there's ghosts, like, lighting up eyes, cows, but it's just got a nice effect, and the blue lights, bzz, bzz, bzz. Fucking police are creeping me out. In the next story, or in the next video, I will, like, somehow sheath the clincher of clinchers that just took place for me. It was creepy, it was exhilarating, and it couldn't be more perfect for, like, tonight's new fucking project the absolute spirit. And as I'm beginning the other video, what you couldn't see when I was shining down because there was no lighting was that in the concrete it said Starship. And I'm like, okay, man, is this shit coming together or what? Almost to Meg and Jay's. Walking past the thing, I'm like, what does it say on the other side of that fucking slab of sidewalk? Does it say Dad? And I'm like, no, it says D. So, D Starship. And it's just occurring to me now, like, fucking tattoo. The plane. Fucking, it's actually there on, what's that side street that hooks up with, Tappan Mallet, Gregory Street, whatever it is by the House of James, on the right-hand side adjacent to the parking lot of Tappan Mallet is a sidewalk slab that has Starshine, or Starship, who I can't even remember now. That's gonna have to be in a future scene. The Starship. Okay, this fucking freaky deaky off the cuff tale is about the Starship. And Jesus, when the Midnight Rambler called, I was looking at this seashell at Meg and Jay's house, and I was so like, what the heck, is this a prank that I'm about to experience? Fully detailed in the next video to put this weirdo creep beginnings to the prequel to the most outlandish movie of all time, Super Movie the Movie. This is like the shit that kind of attaches these zombie piece of shit with bad news bears, bad attitude. Like, you're gonna turn out to be fucking loser zombie bowling team, the Gutterballs that have like magical like Harlem Globetrotter bowling weirdo skills that are searching for a pair of like magical bowling shoes. And the Land O'Lakes story, Second Coming, First Contact story that I told Mag earlier tonight, and then told the Midnight Rambler, out creeping him for a bit, and then fucking, whoo, I can't even tell, going outside, seeing the 2 fucking rings around the moon, and of course, fucking, being a little creeped out that, the fucking thing meant to block the window from the living room to the front porch, although the window having been fixed, and it tipped downward when I got in today. And what else? It's straight ahead. Fucking 1983 Merman I should turn to be. Well, it's too bad. The Starship, and it kind of looks like a freaking seashell with that Fibonacci like fucking awesomeness. That Alfred, and they put this in my face for it. They also say it would be on the will of God for a man to live and breathe underwater. But sure wish I had that Kodak fucking high def cam, because like this is a far out like freaky deaky short film prequel to the greatest movie you're ever gonna see that will eventually be made. And the grace of the king, and it's like okay, end of video 1240.
Major point.
You've made your point. You've made your point. Stop it. No. Try it. No. Stop it. No. Stop it. Okay, you've made your point. Okay, you've made your point. Stop it. No. Try it. Okay, you've made your...